Alright, this should be recording. Yeah, I'm not even bothering to see if the internet is gonna be nice to me and I can just stream this. I'm just pre-recording it and not checking. Sometimes before I did also try to stream it and be like, nope, not working. I don't feel happy. I don't know if my voice betrays it or not. I've been sick recently. I'm like 80-90% good now, but anyway, that's the case. But back in Siege of Centauri, which, in case you forgot, that's the game I decided was going to be the new one I focus on. Last week I did do the Hitman 2 Undying, since that came back, and it's a fun, well, the elusive targets in general are fun, but felt like doing that. Key for Siege of Centauri was provided, don't forget that, by Stardock. You can see the little symbol down in the lower left corner. In lower right, we can see what the current version is, because this game is in early access. Version 0.1.61.759. I've not been doing the best job of keeping up with it. I've been sick and busy with other stuff. But definitely some significant changes with this were actually put out. I'm recording this on the Friday, so it's May 17th. This will go live tomorrow on the 18th. But the latest patch was released yesterday, which, by the way, good. Never release this is just a broad thing for everyone to know. Never release patches on Friday, because if you have any mistake in there, you then either need to have people working on a hotfix over the weekend, or it has to stay there until Monday. Never release a patch on a Friday. A significant patch. A hotfix, yeah. But, like, just, I've used QA experience, and that is something that the company that I've done this QA work for has had to learn. Sometimes it's, yes, you don't ever do that. It's a bad idea. Because you cannot, never rely on the idea that you have everything fixed. Someone will always find another way to break it. Happens also when there's just so many more people playing. Anyhow. But looking at it, the progress has been reset, it looks like. Because they've rebuilt the progression system. And one thing to it is that now the unlocks are not tied to the score you get anymore, which I'm kind of thankful for. But will be based on your completion of the missions. They also add something called outposts, which are, honestly, I don't even know if they should count as secondary objectives. How it's described here sounds more like tertiary, where they have no military value, but you get a score bonus if they survive the mission. It's like we've had at least I've been seeing others secondary objectives, so it's like this seems more tertiary. But nothing that's changed that I am a little worried about, depending on one key thing, is that the game no longer has a pause, just an extreme slowdown, and the patch notes liken it to bullet time in the Matrix movies. Can slow down the action to make decisions, but this is a limited resource to keep the pressure on gameplay. This is what bothers me a little bit. Because, oh, it didn't reset. Interesting. That said it was. Let me look at that. I'll still, like, start back at the beginning to see. Listen, some significant changes to the game baseline. Most notably, we did the entire game progression to be smoother. That requires redoing all the maps, so we couldn't release new missions as they wouldn't fit in with the illnesses. Okay, it might be that they're redoing them, not that the players have to redo them. Although, any early access game, expect your progress to be wiped. That is just what the situation is. Isn't this the first one? I think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's starting. There's also more difficulty levels. Trainee, beginner, novice, easy, normal. I will stick on normal. Challenging, hard, unyielding, and nightmare. So trainee, 90% less score. Towers do 60% more damage. You get plus 100 metal per N, so per tick, I guess. Per unit. And infinite chrono shift, so you can in fact pause the game, more or less. Then as you go up, you know, it's like some changes that the nightmare, you will get double the score. Enemies have 150 plus 150% hit points, so they would be at a total of 2.5 times, so 250%, because it says plus, so I'm assuming that's additive. And the chrono shift never replenishes. Oh, wait, no. I see. Plus 100. That's kind of funny. I think that /n is, it's meant to be a new line. That's the wrong slash. Isn't it? Pretty sure that is. Yeah. That's the wrong slash. Yeah, the 9 different ones. Yeah, let's try starting this at the beginning. Okay, so oh, please stop talking. I do just want to get to it. Also want to get to talking about stuff that happened this week. Okay. Well, this seems pretty good at least. That is I'm really hoping I didn't do that. That's because that came from muting. Okay, so that's the chrono shift. Okay, very nice that it don't call it does not stack. But I think that's still fine. That way, it's better that we don't stack, but I'm not sure that as far as any kind of balance, but actually also just basic. That you don't have to worry about optimizing their overlap. Like if they overlap, you're not gaining or losing or like not. Speculative execution that are specific to income. It is interesting. Just wonder, playing that back. Is they just or they just very lucky that they're speculative execution. Basically, they're doing that instead of waiting always for the next instead of always waiting for. I did not mean to build those. So speculative execution tries to take advantage of the fact that CPUs can do a lot in a single clock cycle, or a handful, where you may tell it to do certain things, but it'll start figuring oh, you should all and then it'll get ahead of itself, basically, so that it already has its part together. Attacks to get that information that it shouldn't. Now let's do this one, because going that I've never done it. I think I'll be able to do that. And these new ones, instead of targeting the larger buffers, like the L1, L2, L3 caches, it's actually targeting much smaller buffers that are used for like high-speed reading, writing, and such. So they have far less data in there, which is actually a good thing, because it's like, yes, they're vulnerable. How significant a vulnerability is this? Not too much, but it is there. It is there. So do stuff to protect. And yeah, it's going to be interesting because Intel, well, some, not all, but some 8th and 9th gen core processors already have fixes in them. So these are ones from after Meltdown and Spectre were discovered last year, beginning of last year. And we were already they were able to put some changes in, not all. Not everything has been fixed, but they were able to put in some, so it's better, but it's also not all core 9,000, core 8,000 CPUs from Intel are protected. Mainly it's specific ones. What was it, Coffee and Whiskey Lake? But like some Skylake stuff that is still labeled. Like, I think one of the ones I saw, Phoronix is doing some comparison testing with without the security stuff. The 9980XE is apparently Skylake X. So it's a 9,000 gen part in its name, but it's not Coffee or Whiskey Lake, which are the 8th and 9th gen newer sub-architecture things. So it's still Skylake, it still has some vulnerabilities. Yeah, it's a good situation. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Intel's going to come up with more resilient speculative execution architectures before long. It's just how long will it be? Will that be a full cycle to develop new architectures, which it would mean like in 2 to 4 years potentially from now, or are they going to be able to overhaul the specific portions that they need to much quicker? It's hard to say. And AMD, are they? I mean, hey, it's great that AMD so far isn't vulnerable, but is that a they're not vulnerable, or a no one's finding those vulnerabilities? One advantage to being the least, well, between Intel and AMD, AMD's used less, so they get less target. They untargeted, much like why Mac has far less malware for it, because it still is not that significant a portion of it. I remember doing this one. Okay, where the hell are they coming in? I legitimately do not know where the hell they're coming in. Yeah, this is a problem. This is okay. They are coming in right here. Yeah, we're just gonna have to see. Is also must be this one. I'm gonna restart. In my defense, I had no idea where the hell the inputs were. Okay? It's very unclear. You guys need to move back here. Spot basically. That's not where I wanted that. Well. I'm sorry, but at some point you are going to have to identify the paths. It is just going to be necessary. Other news of this he's buying no. I'm dead. I am just dead. I mean, this is... I in no way have the metal to handle this. And they... Look at this. They are coming so rapidly. Weren't there two? So that got destroyed. I don't care. That's running out. I really don't. And there are so few places to build as well. This is... I do not like this level. Legitimately, if they just didn't come so freaking fast, it wouldn't be bad. They're talking would not be that bad. But they are coming very, very fast. I mean, look, these guys... This is the first spot that... Okay, that's the second spot that you can build anything. And you already have the other lane. That's very fast. Yeah. I'm sorry, that's a problem. Mission 9. That's the one that will unlock the gravity well thing. What is this first one I did? Rush 3 waves. I'm sorry, I feel like cleaning up. Okay. There's only the one path here, though, and I remember this one. What is this? I think that's right. Yeah. Studios. And also World War Z, which just seems like it's a game that it also looks like a game I would enjoy. And at $20, I don't think I would see it down at that price for a while again. And it would be a good one to have in my library. Ah, okay. I could see that. I maybe just didn't achieve that before. Alright, and this has the two. Guys are first coming in over here. Alright, and that's the one. Wow. Not it's just ignoring everything. How long have I been going? Oh, well, 40 minutes. Alright, I think I can probably stop. And doing a cleanup isn't bad. Let me just also see some video game stuff. Oh yeah, Microsoft and Sony working together on cloud stuff. So like Microsoft's Azure, so their cloud computing and also cloud AI stuff. They're gonna work with Sony to bring Azure into some Sony stuff, but also working together on their gaming and content streaming stuff. It could be interesting what comes of that. It's a little hard to know what Sony specifically expects to get out of this. It's like, I mean, we're building things onto Microsoft's platform. That's going to ensure some success and money for Microsoft. But it could just be Sony's like, you know what, we don't have the AI background to do this stuff. Microsoft does. And they've had to work with. Definitely don't think, if there's anyone out there, and I don't know why anyone would think it, we're not going to see like Xbox or PlayStation disappear. It's like, no. This is on certain things they align enough that, yeah, we'll work together, but we're still separate. I don't know, I mean, it could be interesting. Like, Microsoft does like having some of the Azure, some of the cloud stuff backing up games. I'm trying to think of what... Was one of the Forza games, the racing game, where some of the computing stuff is actually done on the cloud and then sent in? Might have also... Titanfall 2. Probably Titanfall 2, because Titanfall 2 is Xbox One only. Where some of that stuff is actually done by remote servers, and then the information is sent to you. You might see something like that deployed on Sony. Or this is them working together to develop something probably for their own separate system, so they wouldn't make a single one, to compete with Google Stadia, the cloud, well, not cloud, but a game streaming system. Hard to say. Will be interesting to watch. Yeah, just a reminder, this is a beta, and that's where people can go. Yeah, or the Steam forums. Should have checked this out. Yeah, I mean, it's possible I could go higher. I am still on the 580. The Vegas 64, the RMA for it has been received, but nothing yet. Hopefully it will be replaced soon. I honestly don't know if I'll bother putting it in the desktop. I'm gonna hit quit on that, so there's the thumbnail. I mean, it's just a 580 because I play at a little bit more than 1920 by 1080. An RX 580 is completely appropriate for what I do. It's more appropriate than a Vegas 64. It's just I like turning settings up for a review. So it's like, hey, these screenshots are the best, or the video, this is the best the game can look. I want to do that. I want to give it that benefit of the doubt, but not always possible. Even with the Vegas 64, it doesn't always feel possible. But, you know, the RX 580 is still a very powerful card. I mean, Basically any modern game at high, at least, it'll handle at 1080. That's where I am. There are definitely games that you can go up to their highest settings at 1080 with the 580. It's a very good card. But it is not the same performance class as VIG 5664 and Radeon 7, naturally, or GTX 1070, 1070 Ti, 1080, 1080 Ti, 2060, 2070, 2080, 2080 Ti, or the 1660 or 1660 Ti. I think that's it. I think that those are all the ones that are... Actually, no, the 1660 might be more comparable to the 580. I don't remember. I just don't remember. The 1650, though, isn't that one that was released more recently and was like, yeah, it shouldn't necessarily be that price. I think that's that one. Anyway, I should stop talking. So I can get this processing and uploaded and scheduled and all that. Plus, I need to get to work on something so that I can have that done. And then move on to other things I need to get done. Oh, I've got so many crazy things. It sucks being sick. It forces things to be delayed. Anyway, see you next time.